Children, welcome back to social science class. In the 9th standard, we have to be taken form of government and democracy in a last class. Now we are going to be continue the democracy. I hope you understand the different form of government exists in the world. Last class I said democracy is the most popular form of government. Still, it was followed by several world countries. Why this democracy they have to be followed? What is the importance? What is the values it having? What is the importance? It provided both ruler as well as people. So, if you thinking about democracy, the word also give a beautiful meaning. Yes. Democracy, the word is derived from a Greek word. From in the ancient Greek, some of the city-states followed a democratic concept. Demo means people. What do you mean by demo? Demo means people. Then grato, power. Demo means people, grato means power. What power? People power. That is democracy. So, democracy means the people power. People having the power. People are the powerful in democratic form of government. Yes, in our country is the world largest democratic country in the world. Yes, our election system, our administration, it prized by several world countries. Yes, how these 137 crore people are united in one concept, how they have to be governed, how they follow their government and its schemes and its administrators. So, the mind-blowing questions behind the Indian democracy. So, it will be discussed later. Next, I said democracy means the power of the people rule. Okay. So, now how this we can understood? So, we have a definition about the democracy. So, three important persons, democracy only, definition only we have to be taken. So, first definition is, who is Mahatma Gandhi? Who is Mahatma Gandhi? Yes, our father of nation. Father of nation, he said, democracy is not a government. It is not a 20 men sitting and to administer the people. It's not a democracy. It go along with the people. Go along with the people and to govern. That is a democracy. It's said by Mahatma Gandhi ji. Okay. The next one person, the well-known person. Yes, the American president, Abraham Lincoln. He said, democracy is a government of the people, by the people and for the people. Of the people, by the people and for the people. It's worldwide accepted. Accepted means it is most suitable definition. That's why I am saying here the government formed by the people, followed by the people and run by the people. Okay, that is a democracy's definition. The very beautiful definition given by Abraham Lincoln. So next one person, Aristotle, considered as a father of political science. Yes, our subject civics also belongs under the political science. He said, democracy government is for all the people. The government is all the people, said by Aristotle. So, whatever it may be definition we are studying, all definition centralized the sovereignty of the people, the highest authority of the people. So, that is the very important and the important fact of the democracy. Okay, I hope you understand the definition. Next, we are going to be know about the salient features of democracy. What is the salient features? What is the important features? What is the speciality? So it has several salient features. So first one is elected representatives having the power to rule the government, and they only able to make all important decisions. Who is able to rule the government and able to take a important decision? Yes, the elected representatives only able to rule the government and form the government and able to make the important decision for the country. Next one is, in the democratic form of government, the elections are conducted in free and fair manner. Free and fair manner. What do you mean by free and fair manner? In this election, no one is not able to force their people to vote in a particular person. No one is forced the people to vote in a particular person. At the same time, people can consciously, they can give their vote. So that is a fair and free election. In this kind of election, one who elected and all, there is no way for opposition. There is no way for opposition because it is everyone's choice. Everyone's choice means the people's choice. So next, it provides universal adult franchise. Universal adult franchise. What do you mean by universal adult franchise? In a democratic form of government, a citizen, those who are attained in the age of 18, they are able to cast their vote. They have a right to vote and all. Their right become value. Their representation become value. That is a universal adult franchise. And another important salient feature in democracy is it provided fundamental rights. Fundamental rights, yes, everyone born in free manner, but he was binded with several thoughts said by a great philosopher. Like a way, in these fundamental rights, ensure the people's rights, freedom of speech, freedom of liberty, okay, freedom of worship, freedom of education, in several rights it's given by the democracy. And most important thing, it protects individual freedom. Yes, individual freedom. What do you mean by individual freedom? Each and every person have own freedom. What is the problem here? That the individual freedom should not affect by others and all. It will be respectable and responsible. Okay, that is a concept of protect individual freedom. So these are all the salient features belongs in democracy. The next topic is evolution of democracy. This most valuable democracy, how it evolved in modern world. Actually, this democracy concept evolved in nearly 2500 years before in ancient Greece, in some of the city-state like Athens and Sparta followed the concept of democracy. That is the first important evidence. Later, the great philosopher and great administrator in ancient Indian history, Indian personality is Chanakya. He wrote a book called Arthashastra. In his book, he gave a lot of information regarding the administration. In that, he mentioned about the autonomous village. Autonomous village means how a village rule itself with its elected representatives. Okay, so that is mentioned in Arthashastra. Later, our state, the Cholas period, they followed Kudavolai system. Kudavolai system. In a part, they have to be write a name of the person, those who are participated in election. They put into the part. Later, they are called a child to take that what is that pamphlet, whose name mentioned in the pamphlet, that person become a ruler. So this is a system of called a Kudavolai system. We have had a evidence from the Uttiramerur inscription, provide a valuable inscription. Okay, the next, what values the democracy having and all? It is having freedom. The democracy provided the values are, most important value is freedom. The people of democracy having freedom. Next, equality. Yes, all the people in a democracy, they consider as equal. For example, the universal adult franchise, whoever attained the age of 18, they having voting right. What it mentions as? It mentions as whoever it may be, without any color, race, sex or anything, who attained the age of 18 having voting right. So this is called equality. And fraternity. The people of democratic country, they consider another person as a brother and a sister. That is a fraternity. Next, it provided the important value is accountability. Yes, in the election, we elected one representative and all. We have to be analyze that person's nature, whether we select one person and all, he may be a right choice or wrong. We have to be analyzed and then we have to be elect. So why we have to be elect like that and all? That person want to be accountable. What purpose we elected, that person should provide all those things to the elected people. Okay, so that is accountability. Next, transparency. These government functions are very transparent. There is no secret actions followed in democracy, except certain matters alone. They have to be follow secrecy, but moreover they follow the transparency. Next, the government is depend upon the trust. It provide a confidence to all the people. So that is the most important thing, most important values it provided in democracy. Okay, so I hope you understand the evolution of democracy also. So next important thing is this democracy having two types. One is direct democracy, another one is indirect democracy. What do you mean by direct democracy? Direct democracy means the countries following democracy, direct democracy, it is the people can participate, directly participate the function of the government, that is called direct democracy. Here the people directly solve their problem, convey their problem, what requirement they are having, they can able approach the rulers as well as the responsible personality. So that is called direct democracy. This is possible only in a small populated country. Very small populated country, only this direct democracy is possible. So which countries are following direct democracy and all? The ancient Greece and modern Switzerland are example of direct democracy. Indirect democracy. So indirect democracy, what do you mean by indirect democracy? Here the people having the right to elect the representatives. That representative only able to make the decision for the people welfare. So here people also actively participated, but they not able to take any decision. But who is able to take decision and all? The people elected representative only able to take a decision. So that is called indirect democracy. That indirect democracy is followed in several countries. Most important countries are India. Yes, In India, we have to be elected representative for both union government as well as state government. Okay, so next country is USA as well as United Kingdom, also following indirect democracy. Okay children, so how many type of democracy are there? Direct democracy and indirect democracy. Okay, this democracy we have to be know about several things. Okay, after that we should analyze this. We should analyze what we want to be analyzed. The merits and the demerits we want to be analyzed. So first we know about the merits. What merit it having? It provide a responsible and accountable government. Responsible and accountable government. This is the first merit. The next one is it followed the equality and the fraternity among the people. Equality and the fraternity among the people. Next, it provided local self-government. Local self-government in a base, in a village, that was ruled by elected people in a village. That is called local self-government. It is followed in urban areas also. Okay, next, it supported the development and prosperity for all the people, all the people of the country. Next, it provided popular sovereignty. Popular sovereignty, the people are the highest authority, that is a popular sovereignty. Next important merit is the sense of cooperation from the all important matters of the government. Okay, so these are all the merit things belongs in democracy. Next, at the same time, it also having some demerits. How it have a merits, like a way it also having some demerits. The most important thing only in the indirect democracy, it is people choice. We already said. Here the important decisions we cannot take in sudden manner. After a long discussion, after only we able to take important decisions. Okay, so that is the one of the most important demerits, and several demerits are also followed in democracy. It will be discussed. Okay, today's session we have to be discussing what is democracy and its definition, then salient features of democracy and evolution of democracy and type of democracy and merits and demerits of the democracy we are discussing. Okay children, so I hope you understand the lesson. Yes, are you understand? If any doubt you are having, we can rectify in a next session. Okay, so next class we will discuss about democracy in India. Yes, we said India is the world's largest democracy. What is the success of India's democracy, how it practiced in India? This will be discussed in a next class. Thank you children.